Today's generation is completely different to a decade ago. Students at school wouldn't have had the luxuries that students have today, such as phones, iPods and computers.
With the increasing reliability for technology, if the world was ever hit by any major natural disaster such as a severe solar storm, would we be able to cope? Or would we just accept defeat with human evolution?
Messaging services such as BBM, text messaging and social networking sites encourage the use of constant messaging whenever they can. Due to the threat from the current phone hacking scandal stories, teachers are possibly using this to encourage safety within the school to prevent harm to students.
Because of the rapid growth in the usage of technology, students feel reliant on their phones and it's just become an obsession to be on their phone.
In our school, there is a zero tolerance policy on mobile phones. We have been looking at the reasons behind this.
The relationship between the teacher and the student, and how does it even work?
Well, the new zero tolerance on technology, as you put it, is literally on mobile phones at the moment. In an ideal world, once all the rules of the school are sorted and people's expectations are understood by all, then we can embrace new technology, and in an ideal world, students would let their phones out, different devices, iPads, etc. and so forth, with all the different apps on it, and we would use it and embrace it within school. At the moment, what we've found is that there are too many occasions when students are not using the technology properly, which is affecting and distracting their learning. So in corridors, in classrooms, I'm afraid that not all times have students been using it for the right reasons, hence we've got the zero tolerance on phones at the moment.
So, what are the parents' views and guidance for their children?
The vast majority of parents have been really, really supportive. They realise that mobile phones in this day and age are a part of our everyday life, as opposed to when I went to school, and of course mobile phones hadn't been thought of. But in this day and age, students, most people don't leave home without their mobile phone, and it's seen as a big safety element in students' lives. So in the respect of confiscating students' phones and giving them back at the end of the day, parents have been really supportive. But the issue we had then was that too many students still thought it was okay just to get their phones back at the end of the day and leave it at that. It was too convenient for them. So we decided to change the rules and ask parents to collect them at the end of each day. Obviously there have been some parents that are concerned about this, but the vast majority of parents understand why we do it and support the school.
So what do the students think of the zero tolerance phone policy?
I don't think it's right, because what about if your parents can't come and pick it up, then it has to stay here all night and you can't contact.
So do you, as a student, agree with the new zero tolerance on phones?
I didn't necessarily agree with it at first, but over time I've come to see from the rates of phones that are being confiscated in pupil services, it does seem to be working.